Good morning, welcome back to the studio. Here joining me now is Aubrey of the Grand Lodge of Peak 7. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming in here. And we're talking about, of course, Grand Lodge on Peak 7.
Yes.
And how awesome is it? And why would you suggest someone to come take a tour maybe this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend would be a great time. I mean, it's situated steps from the Independence Chairlift, which makes it a great location in winter and the summer. The Peaks Trail right by there, and our amenities are situated in a beautiful setting. Indoor-outdoor aquatics. We have our Soothe Day Spa that's right on property, complete with a grotto. It's like a cave-like atmosphere. Couple massages. The Bentley of pedicure chairs are located
Is that
there.
right?
And I can attest to that. It is literally the Bentley of pedicure chairs.
Top of the line.
Top of the line.
Well, and you would only expect as much when you're saying 5-star amenities, right?
Right. A lot of people don't really realize how 5-star can be affordable and what really qualifies a resort as 5-star. I mean, everyone's looking at the grotto right now. It's beautiful. We have movie theaters, 2 movie theaters, soon to be 4
and
movie
more,
theaters.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes. I mean, they're such a popular feature.
Now, when's the next phase supposed to be opened up next?
We're looking at
soon, right?
2014. Yep, it's already the building's already started.
Underway.
Yep, underway, and
Wow.
I think a lot of the interior stuff's being done.
Do you know how many
now.
units are coming into that?
We're gonna have a total of 114 units on
Amazing.
property.
Wow.
Yes.
So a lot of great options will be coming up to you that's available for buying into the interval ownership. So tell me a little bit about that. How does that really work?
Sure. Like I mentioned, our ownership is affordable for different reasons, because you really purchase the time that you're going to use. So you can purchase up to a week, up to 3 weeks, whatever makes sense for your family, whatever time of the year.
Yeah.
And then you have Interval International, which is it's a program that has over 2,600 different destinations all over the world that you can travel to. So you use your ownership, you have Breckenridge as your home resort, but then you can travel to over 2,600 different destinations all over the world. And we have actually
That's a great option.
Yeah, it's great. And we have a team of liaisons here in Breckenridge. So that's a huge perk, I think, too. So you're not having us as your home resort and then calling Interval's, headquarters in Miami, talking to someone that doesn't know really anything about your ownership.
I see.
So it's a huge perk of owning with us.
Excellent. And yeah, so there you go. I mean, but it's such a great place to just come and stay in Breckenridge anyway, with all the great, amenities, not just at the resort, but you have all the activities around you as well.
Sure.
Throughout summer and winter. So how can somebody, though, take a tour, as we see in our footage there, someone who's walking around in one of the model units, and what does it take for someone?
Dryer.
Oh, I know it.
That's key for vacation.
Oh, it really is, though. I mean, it can get overlooked. Like if you're, this place looks great, and I'm going to go check it out. But if it doesn't have a washer dryer, you got to go home. I mean, a lot of people just like to come home with clean clothes.
Well, that's what the owners.
Makes the trip easier.
The owners are local. They all 3 live in Breckenridge, and they all have families and have raised their families and have vacationed with their families, and really have worked hard to make sure that the resort is family friendly, as well as for singles. But really making sure just the washer and dryer, things that people don't usually think about, but are so grateful when they have.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about the owners; they're well committed to the community as well. They're very involved with
our company is
year-round events.
Very into green. You'll see our pools are actually not chlorinated. They have like a salt feature. Yeah, so just to make it less more green, less chemicals. So I mean, and it's worked out really well.
And the aquatics are year-round.
Year-round.
This little guy's enjoying it.
I know.
I don't know if you see, you probably, because you're always down the Riverwalk Center, so you don't get to see the footage that we get to
I'm right on Main
often,
Street.
right?
Yes. No, I don't get to see this.
You're usually getting a hard time about Illinois versus Illinois with Jeffrey Bergeron. But, so we get to actually hang out inside, get out of the weather, and get to enjoy the shots of Grand Lodge. And it's all these shots, though, really kind of attest to why it's such a great property, and because you have all these different activities to enjoy. So if you are somebody who is buying into maybe staying out here in May,
right?
Even though it's known that some county is kind of slowing down at that time. It's our off season, as they say, but all your stuff is still going.
All of our stuff is still going. You could do the 2-for-1s, and then go hang out by the pool or the spa.
You know the 2-for-1s are popular.
Yes. Well, and the tour is important to mention as well. As it's not like we sit people down and we make them purchase with us. We hope that they do, but the resort really sells itself, and once people kind of take a tour of the actual property and look at the model unit, kind of get a visual of what the ownership is about. We also offer incentives for doing that tour, which is great.
Pretty soon you may be offering some golf, right?
Yes,
golf course
absolutely.
Will be pretty soon.
We do golf for sure.
Worth keeping in mind. Yeah.
And then we do money to spend in town. So the 2-for-1, that's more for your dollar right there. So, and then we also offer gift certificates to check out the Soothe Day Spa that's located right on property.
That's great. You're going to get taken care of if you decide to take a tour, and it's as easy as just hopping on the gondola, which is open this weekend. You can just ride it up, and you'll take that first stop. Well, it's technically the second stop, but the Peak 7 is on your right. So before it takes that left hand over to Peak 8, you'll get off there, and the property is right there in front of you. Again, it's literally steps from the Independence Chair. It's just super close. It's amazing. Ski in, ski out, literally, and just great property overall. And so, how can somebody else take a tour though without having to get on the gondola? Because pretty soon it may be shut down for a little bit.
Well, we have a location on Main Street in Breckenridge, 100 South Main Street. You can check in there. It's a 2-story brick building right on the corner of Lincoln and Main. And then obviously you can drive up to property once the gondola is shut down. And parking is a little difficult up there, but we'll make it happen for you if you want to come check out the property.
You got some guest parking, I'm sure.
Right.
And again, I guess one last thing to really emphasize on is if you're an owner, you can come visit Grand Lodge any time of the year.
Absolutely. That's a huge perk, especially for the Front Range owners or people just kind of driving through Colorado want to make a stop. And we have day use privileges 365 days out of the year.
Outstanding. All right. Well, you heard it from Aubrey. Get over there to Grand Lodge, take a tour, and see how affordable interval ownership can be for you. So right now, though, thanks again, coming in this morning, Aubrey.
Yes.
And we're going to take another quick break and wrap up the show after this. You're watching Sunrise on TV8 Summit.